Hey guys, how's it going? Here we're finally some reviews, supplements I've been trying. What I'm going to review today are two pre-workout formulas that have been gaining a lot of notoriety lately in the supplement world, and in my opinion it is well deserved. It is from Prosupps, the dynamic duo of Jekyll and Hyde. Basically, the I think I've tried my handful of pre-workouts in my day, from Jacked to No Explode, Hemo Rage, which I have spoken highly of in the past, Cellucor C4, which I have also placed up there. But I really have to say, I think these guys may be the tops of what I have tried out there so far. Basically, they're both pre-workout formulas. Main difference being Jekyll is not as much of doesn't have as much of the stimulants that Hyde does. Basically, when you look at the supplement facts here, I mean they are very similar. It's just a matter of the amount of things that they have. Like the Hyde just has crazy amount of caffeine in it, so it all depends on exactly what you're going for here. Whereas Jekyll has more of the agmatine sulfate, which these are Layman's reviews. I'm still learning what all this stuff means, but I am getting some of it down. Caffeine, that's the obvious one. Agmatine sulfate, when I learned, is helpful with the pumps that you get from your workout. So basically, if you're doing them separately, it's pretty much standard 1 to 2 scoops. It says Hyde only says 1 scoop, which I agree with all the caffeine in there. You don't want to go too crazy. Mix it with 8 to 10 ounces of cold water. Consume 15-30 minutes before workout. And some have suggested, you can take them separately. You can take them together. You take like a scoop of Jekyll and a half a scoop of Hyde. I have done. I've tried all 3 combinations. I've done workouts with both of them stacked together, tried with just Jekyll, and tried with just Hyde. So this way I get a full idea of what these two are like, and so I can give a review on them separately and together. So I've mostly stacked them together. I've taken about a scoop, a nice rounded scoop of Jekyll, and a half a scoop of the Hyde. In terms of mixability, they mix fairly well. The Jekyll, you get a little bit of grittiness depending on how much of it you're using. Hyde, extremely mixable, like one of the best mixable pre-workouts I've ever had. In terms of taste as well, best tasting pre-workouts I've had out there. Most of them have that kind of a bitter aftertaste. This one, absolutely not. I could just take the thing and gulp it right down, no problem. So then in terms of with the workouts, I do tend to lean towards the Jekyll. I have to admit, when I read up about them, I kind of figured Hyde would be the one that I would lean toward, just because everyone, hyped it up as that crazy, like kind of monstrous type pre-workout, which is kind of what I've always gone for. But now that I've learned more about the ingredients in pre-workouts and what they do, I do like the Jekyll more. I've tried them together. Obviously, that is a great workout there. Jekyll and Hyde together. I get that real caffeine boost from the Hyde, which has been good lately because work has been working me like crazy, and I like to get my workouts done late morning, and lately I've just been dragging in the morning. So that little boost that Hyde gives is really good to just sort of wake me up and get me in gym mode. And then I tried them each separately. Jekyll separate, Hyde separate. And I have to say, the Jekyll, it still gave me that, energy boost. There is still some caffeine in Jekyll, and it was enough to get me alert and going. And the pumps with Jekyll, with all that agmatine sulfate, was just out of this world, because since I was using just the Jekyll, I decided, well, let's go for 2 scoops of it. and wow, it was one of the best workouts I've ever had. Because I mean, just the energy and the way I felt after the workout, I just felt like I was on top of the world. The Hyde by itself, it was mostly all about that crazy pre-workout surge of energy. But that was basically it. So, I had the energy, and it was great. I got through the workout, had plenty of energy. But then that was it. So as much as I always felt I liked that pre-workout surge, the beta tingles and everything, Jekyll, in terms of if you want to get those pumps, Jekyll is where it's at. Obviously, both of them together, too. I love that. Probably would not do Hyde on its own, me personally. Jekyll on its own, definitely. Definitely was loving that. So, but all in all, definitely top quality pre-workouts. If you're looking for something really up there, these two they are the trick. And this Prosupps company is not as well known as some of the bigger ones, but they are definitely gaining recognition quickly, and I can see why now that I've tried them. Like I said, it's the best pre-workouts I've ever used, and as I settle down more to where I don't feel like trying so many different pre-workouts and anymore. These are probably the ones I will come back to when I decide that I'm in, a month or two where I just want that little extra boost, and I feel like putting out the money for some pre-workouts. I think this is the one that I will fall back on in the future. So definitely recommend it if you come across it. They're starting to show up in more stores lately, so Jekyll and Hyde. Jekyll definitely better than Hyde, I say, but both still top quality. That's it for this review. Hope you enjoy. More to come. Take it easy.